Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync LeadConnector with Dubb so that all those contacts, all those leads you've been gathering in LeadConnector, they're in your database. They'll also automatically always be put into Dubb. So you can just hop in there, send a video. You can drop them on a video drip campaign. It's super easy. Let me show you how. The first thing you're going to do is go to apination.com. Then you're going to click on Start Syncing. That's going to take you to all the different apps you can sync through API Nation. You're going to see marketing apps, productivity apps, and you're going to see LeadConnector. So I'm going to come down here to L for LeadConnector. There it is. Click on that. And you can see LeadConnector can sync with all of these apps. So if you're using any of these other apps, set up a sync for that one as well. And you're going to save yourself some time and some work. I'm going to set up these Dubb sync today. So I'm going to click on Dubb. And it's going to show me I can sync contacts from LeadConnector into Dubb. So I'm going to hit activate this sync. And now the first step to setting up a sync is to sign into API Nation. If you don't have an API Nation account, no problem. Click this link at the top to create one, or you can create one or sign in using your Google account, which is what I'm going to do. Once you've signed into API Nation, you have your account running. Now we're going to connect the two apps. Pretty simple. Hit this big button. It's going to walk you through it. For LeadConnector, it's as simple as choosing the account after you sign into your LeadConnector database. That's it. LeadConnector is now connected. There's the account. I'm going to select that account, and that's the one we're using for this sync. Similar thing with Dubb. Big button that says connect, and there's a couple instructions here. You can see I need a connection label, which is just a name for the connection. I'm just going to name it after me because I'm the one using this connection. And a token. I need an API token. Also very simple. You can read the instructions here. You can just click Dubb API token and it'll take you right to where you need to go. All you have to do is log in. And here we are, the API tokens right after we log in. You can create a new token, which is what I'm going to do here. Create a new token. We're going to call this LeadConnector. You can call it API Nation. You can call it whatever you want. Just so you know, you're going to see this long string of text. You can either triple click it, and that's going to highlight everything, and then hit Control C or Command C to copy it, and then go back to API Nation, click in that token area, and hit Control V or Command V to paste it all in there. And that's it. Now we're going to connect it. All right, so we've connected LeadConnector, we've connected Dubb. Few options before setting up the sync. The first option, do I want to sync all contacts on first run? If I check the box, it's going to take everybody that's in my database in the past, currently, it's going to push them into LeadConnector. If I uncheck the box, it's going to just pay attention from now on. So instead of going all the way back and seeing who's in there already, it's just going to say, all right, if any newbies show up, those people are going into Dubb. Up to you. Most people want to sync all contacts and get Dubb up to date with everything. And get it moving. Next, down here in Dubb, you can see, do I want to overwrite information in Dubb? So maybe you already have some contacts in Dubb. I'm going to go ahead and click Do Not Overwrite Information. So if I have a contact in my LeadConnector database and I'm syncing it to Dubb and that person already exists, it's just going to fill any blanks, any new information. Go ahead and update Dubb with that new information. But it's not going to completely overwrite it with things from a LeadConnector database. Hit subscribe. All right, so we've created the sync, but it's not yet active. We're going to do a final check here. So we're syncing all contacts. We're not overwriting information. There's this filter option, which is super powerful. You could choose exactly who from LeadConnector is coming over. For example, we know a lot of people like to go ahead and see people over by tags. So you can say tags contains Dubb. And then just in your database, whenever you want to send somebody to Dubb, tag them with Dubb. It's going to pick it up, send them to Dubb. That's a really nice way, simple way to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can send everybody over to Dubb. That works as well. Once they arrive in Dubb, you can see this is where the information is going. Email is going to email, first name, last name. This all makes sense. If you want to add anything else, so there's mobile phone. I'm going to hit plus, and I'm going to search for phone. And you can see I have a phone, a home phone, and a mobile phone. I'm going to go ahead and put the phone in there. There we go. This all looks great. I'm going to go to the top and activate my sync. There we go. The sync is now up and running. LeadConnector is now connected to Dubb. Now all the contacts I have in my LeadConnector database are pushed into Dubb, and then Also, any new leads that come in, I add them to my database as normal, and they'll also be added to LeadConnector. I don't have to copy, paste, import, export, do anything to manage these two databases. They're just connected now, so anything I do in one is reflected in Dubb. If you have any questions or need any assistance setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, and we're connecting the world's applications.